Hi guys, welcome to part 2. Again, I'm sorry for those of you that are new. I can only record up to 15 minutes at a time, otherwise it doesn't upload, so most of my videos are 2 parts. I like to take my time when I do my readings. I don't like to rush things. So as I was saying about the Ace, I get this more so as a new way of life, or a new adventure, possibly. For some of you, I feel like, because of these cards up here, there's some decision that you're having trouble either making or coming to terms that you've already made. As I said before about the Hermit, he self-reflects and he makes a wise move. Capricorns, you guys are the mountain goat. And if you've ever watched a mountain goat, way up the top of the mountain, they're on a sharp little peak, a cliff, and they stand on the edge, just their 4 legs on there. Like, if they fall, I mean, likely they're gonna die. But a mountain goat sits in that one spot for hours. It could even be like a day or two, and doesn't make a move. It's like the Hermit, it's reflecting, it's contemplating its next move, and then out of nowhere, suddenly it's like leaps into midair and lands on another cliff. Doesn't even slip, it just lands right on the edge of like a sharp peak of this cliff, and it lands it. And when you see something like that, it's mind-blowing that a goat could do that, and the mountain goat is you. That's what Capricorns are. So you guys have that ability to take that gigantic leap, but reflect while you do it. So when you make that move, it's well thought out, well planned, and it's done right, because a mountain goat never falls. So if there is something that you're concerned about or worried about, that you made a wrong decision, if it's a partnership that ended, don't worry about it. People come into your life for a purpose, to teach you something, and when they have nothing left to teach you, or you have nothing left to learn from them or teach them, then you move on to a new person, or new events in your life, new adventures. So a new way of life is gonna be presented to you, is what I'm thinking. That's what's being offered. Some sort of new thing, and because you're so stuck on this, whatever this emotional, you guys have a lot of emotion in here with the blue, whatever that was, you seem to be stuck on it a bit, and if you're concerned about it, don't be, because like I said about the Capricorns, you guys can leap like no other, and you make that jump. This could be, for some of you, this man could come into your life, and maybe that some of you have maybe been single for a long time, and your last relationship you were heartbroken over. So him offering you something of passion, and I see the heart here, and you're dissatisfied with it because you just don't want to feel like this again. You don't want to have these emotions again. And if you see these birds flying up, don't be scared. Take that leap. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. You tried. It wasn't meant to be. But considering that the Ace of Wands is under him, and this guy is looking to the 5 of Cups, if it's a new person coming into your life, I'd say go for it. Give him a chance. He seems to... this guy is truthful. He didn't come in reverse. He's upright. He carries a sort of truth. He's quite knowledgeable. And his heart's in it. So take your time. Just take it. Go slow if you're concerned. Get to know the person. Yeah, I'd say that. The next card you have is the Moon, and with the Moon, quite a few meanings to this card too. It's about the unknown, the unconscious. Behind closed doors could be something that you don't know and you're trying to find out about. In order to get the answers, you're going to be the hermit. You're going to have to reflect. Nobody's going to give you those answers. And because I say that because you have judgment. So these are 3 major arcana cards. And if you see these flames are pointing up to him, and the horns being blown. I get music too with this card. Whenever this card comes up, I see music. But for judgment, it may mean that you have to make a decision, like I said earlier, and you're going to be the judge and jury on it. Don't be concerned, you have spirit here watching out for you. I get, like I said, music and dancing. So maybe you just need to go out and have a good time with the girls. If you have children, maybe just blast some music with your kids and have a little dance party in the house. I mean, it's good for kids to get into the habit of dancing. It's creation, right? Music. You can put on songs for any type of mood you're in. Maybe you just need to cry it out. Maybe you haven't cried in a long time. Capricorns, you guys are really strong, sturdy, stable people. And sometimes with you guys, you hide your emotions because to you it's not rational. You guys are very rational people. And you don't see it rational to cry, to waste. It's emotions that need to come out so you can move on, cope with it. For some of you, not all of you. So maybe you just need to watch a movie that can bring those tears out. If this is a situation with a family member, and you have to make that tough call. Judgment here is telling me whatever your decision is the right call. And it's coming with the Ace of Wands here. It's coming from a good place. If this man's offering you something, it's coming from a good place. He's not looking at this card. He's looking at this card with the sword of truth in his hand. So he's going to cut that out of your life. Or you could just be taking on the more masculine energy of this card, because we all have the ability to change who we are. Or not just because you're an earth sign doesn't mean you're going to come up as an earth sign king or queen. You could take on a cups king or queen. This card could just be saying that you need to be rational, and you guys are rational about things, but you also need to be self-aware, and that's what the Hermit's telling you, that there is something you need to move on from and express it in some way. So if you need to write poems or a letter to yourself, getting those emotions out from your mind, your unconscious mind might write those letters for you. Like, you might not even realize how much emotion you have held up inside of you, and it needs to be expressed somehow. Take a dance class. If you're at home by yourself, sing in the shower. I really do feel like some of you need to cry it out, though. And there's nothing wrong with that. You should not be ashamed to cry. You're human. You're allowed to hurt. You're allowed to feel. You're allowed to have those passions, and tears are passions.